In chapter 4, you talk about gun reform.
Yeah.
What is gun reform?
We have 20 million assault rifles in the United States.
Nice.
20 million.
Nice.
Yeah. The kind that just shot President Trump, the kind that killed my brother-in-law's brother, 20 million. And, well, it's funny, maybe now we are gearing up to invade Canada, but I don't think so. So we don't need a militia. But, we have rules, okay, about what guns you can have. I believe in the Second Amendment. I have guns at my house. I believe in it. But I don't think that we should have military weapons in the hands of civilians.
And why not?
Because they're being misused.
And so is that the gun fault or the people fault?
No, the people, for sure.
So we need to reform the people and not the gun.
Well,
right?
But we got to, all right, let me tell you something.
Am I right about that?
Yes.
Okay.
But there are things we can do. Yeah, there are things we can do. Because I don't think that we could stop the crazy young men, typically, who are going out and killing dozens of people at a time with assault rifles. So we try not to let them have them, but they get them, all that.
I am totally 100% for the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to have any type of gun I want. If I had a machine gun or whatever gun, it's the Second Amendment. I should be able to do it. And just because other people are misusing guns, that doesn't give them the right to take away my right to bear arms with any kind of gun that I want. Isn't that true?
I'd like to think that was true, but it's not. It's just, it doesn't work that way. So you can't have a bazooka.
But I should be able to if I want to.
You can't have a tank.
Who's going to tell me not to have a tank?
It's against the law.
But if
you can't have a machine gun. You can't have a bazooka.
But they should have that kind of law.
The government does say that certain weapons are too dangerous to society to allow them to be in the hands of civilians. The government does have that right, and as you exercise that right. So they've drawn a line, and they say, well, so far you can have handguns and automatic weapons and revolvers and assault rifles, but you can't have machine guns and bazookas and
right. That makes sense.
Look at
the government. The more you give them, they want that. Now they tell you, okay, you can have a little pistol, but you got to lock it up. You got to put it under the bed in the closet. You got to put the bullet over in another room.
Yeah.
And then have the gun over here. The government is telling us to do that because we're allowing the government to control us, where they have their guns right at hand and not in different locations.
Right.
And why should we let some stupid government tell us about our Second Amendment when they'll not follow those rules themselves?
Well, I think those are two. I think those are two issues. I think keeping your somebody telling you have to keep your gun unloaded in your house, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. But I do think that the government can say, we've got a problem. We have 2 mass shootings a day. Innocent people, children are being killed. We have to stop this. We found that we can't allow assault rifles.
But you can lock them up and electrocute them. Put them in a gas chamber, and they'll stop doing it. Right?
I don't think so. I
think
you know what? I think you've got a lot of crazy people who don't think that well.
Of course,
who are going to shoot and shooting up.
But those crazy people
shopping
lock them up. They won't do it anymore. Do people kill or guns kill?
Oh no, it's people for sure.
Right. So why is the focus on the gun and not the people?
Because if you have a weapon that is so conducive to killing mass numbers of people easily, then and those weapons are being terribly misused every day, I think as a society we can say, those are just too dangerous.
But then they're going to take knives.
No.
They're going to take cars and run over you.
Listen, that's the argument. That if you take the assault rifles, they're going to take my gun. And I don't agree with that.
But the problem is, it's not the gun. If you didn't touch a gun, it was just lay there. It's the people. It's not the gun. So the focus should be on the people and not on the guns. You agree?
I I agree that it's the person who pulls the trigger
Right.
who's at fault. It's not the gun.
Right.
But
Guns don't kill. People kill.
but guns can make it very easy for a crazy person to kill a lot of people.
But a crazy person get in a car
That's right.
and run over people at
That's
a
right.
parade.
That's right.
Like they did in Chicago.
Yeah,
And they ran over those people, right? So a car can do the same thing.
I agree.
Amazing, huh?
So no more cars.
Right, get rid of the cars.